run a large youth sailing program here in Central Ohio at the Hoover Sailing Club. Our summer program runs for kids anywhere from age 7 to 18. Our high school program runs in the spring and the fall surrounding our summer program. So we run our high school program in April and May, and then we kick that back off again in August and run that through November. So the kids can sail year-round almost, and from March to November here in Central Ohio. The program that we have running today is our summer sailing program. This is the kids from 7 to 18. We run a number of different kinds of boats, whether it's the small Optimist dinghies for the little guys, to lasers for the single-hand sailors, to Club 420s for the double-hand sailors. We have about 30 kids on our summer racing program team, and they run all over the state of Ohio, southern Michigan, Indiana. They compete in a series of 10 regattas across that area, and the teams with the lowest number of points at the end of the regattas or at the end of the series will win what we call our Traveler Series awards. There's some scholarship money available as well for the folks that win those events too. So it's a pretty good incentive for the sailors on the water. But the cool thing about it is it's an all-inclusive program. We encourage kids with little experience to grow up and start the sailing in the Learn to Sail program in the summertime. And then they can graduate into either the high school program in the spring and the fall, or into the summer race team program in the summertime. The high school program is something that's near and dear to us. We started this program, it'll be 5 years in the fall. We're approaching our 5-year anniversary. We have 8 official high school sailing teams in Central Ohio. We have teams at all 4 of the Olentangy schools, all 3 of the Westerville schools, both Worthington schools and New Albany High School all have official high school sailing programs. And we host them here at Hoover Sailing Club. We practice on Tuesday and Thursday nights in the spring and the fall. And we travel all over the state of Ohio for regattas. We actually have teams that qualify to go to sail in regattas in Chicago in the fall, and even into New Orleans right before Thanksgiving weekend for a national championship caliber event. We host events here in Central Ohio at Hoover Sailing Club. We host 5 regattas every year. We'll host 2 regattas this fall. One the first weekend of September, right after Labor Day, and one the first weekend of October. What else can I tell you about the high school program? The high school program is unique in the fact that it's called high school sailing, but we actually start our JV program in the middle school levels. So we start high school sailing with 7th grade students. The 7th and 8th graders will sail on JV teams, and then they'll graduate into the varsity teams when they reach high school age. So any of the middle schools that feed into those high schools will actually sail for the high school that they feed into. We have about 65 kids on the active roster for the fall so far, and we're still recruiting kids, so there's always room for more kids. We have a number of boats at our disposal that we can use that are all owned by Hoover Sailing Club. We race primarily Club 420s, which are the 2-person dinghies with just main and jib sail, so it's a less complicated boat than the summer sailing program's boats are. And we have a ton of fun. We have a full coaching staff that focuses on the fun. We focus on teaching kids the proper way to sail, sportsmanship, and having fun on the water. And before you know it, we're bringing home trophies and winning events. So it's a pretty exciting event here in Central Ohio, and we're very proud to have it here at Hoover.